And when you look at this new concept defensively that you're a part of, how are you embracing playing more zones? You know, for such a long time, you've been a man-oriented type guy, but now we're hearing there are a lot more zone concepts within your scheme. But how are you embracing that?
Man, I'm embracing it, very well. I've been doing a lot of reading on, Kobe Bryant books. I'm reading lessons from legends right now. I read the Mamba Mentality book last year, and in the lessons from legends, he was just talking about, when he had to not evolve his game, but kind of like, on the back nine of his career, kind of like change the style that he played. That's when he started creating the fadeaway, creating, a low block game, started doing more things with his left hands, making his weaknesses, some of his strengths. And he felt like that was some of the things that, helped him, play his 20-year career. And, and when I look at it, it's kind of like me as well, me, on the back nine of my career, playing 10 years plus with my back against the quarterback, having to really stress myself. I really wasn't stressed out, but stressing myself out, running with receivers, having to worry about guarding every route versus now having an opportunity to be a little bit more relaxed, be able to now know teams won't necessarily will try you deep by you being 7-8 yards off because they think the probability of them making a catch in the move area is a higher chance for them. So being able now, and obviously I understand the game, understand route concepts, but now having an opportunity to kind of see everything develop, I think it's going to be real big for me, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this season going to turn out for me.
How has the adjustment been for you? Because I know a few practices ago, you got your hands on a lot of footballs. You know what I mean? And it seems like you're making that adjustment rather nicely. But for you individually, what are some of the strengths that you bring to the table when it comes to playing zones and some of the things you would like to work on to improve to become a better zone player?
Well, the biggest thing is just understanding the move area, understanding, like I said.
And when you say the move area, can you please elaborate? What do you mean move area?
Yeah, for the most part, receivers' routes are going to be broken in between 12 to 15 yards. So if I'm 8 yards off and able to backpedal 7 yards and being square, I'd be able to break on, any given route within the move area. With most guys, when I was not playing a ton of zone, I was opening up too early.
Yeah.
And to be able to now force myself to, I'm only having a strong probability of breaking one direction versus being square and having a strong possibility of breaking in either direction. So just having the ability to have a ton of reps at that now, I believe is going to improve my game. And like I said, just help me in the latter part of my career. I think it can really help me play, a lot longer, being able now to play off and be able to see the balls. And what some of my strengths are is just, I feel like I got the best ball skills in the league as a DB. So if I can see the ball and be able to break on it, I'm get it. You know what I mean? So just think about it. 20 plus of my interception had to come from me reading the receiver, then locating the football. Now having the opportunity to see when it's leaving, seeing the trajectory, seeing where it possibly can be, I'm a receiver now.
Yeah. And one thing you'd hit on that a lot of people might not realize how important it is for defenders, cornerbacks in coverage to be square. Because when you're square, you're able to break on any route that's a short breaking route when they're not running deep. But when you open up, that's what receivers want you to do because you give them a one-way go. It's no different than playing basketball, trying to cover guard someone who's trying to go to the hole. When you square, they can't get around you. They try to run through you. They can't do that. But when you open up, you give them a free lane, a way to the lane, through the lane.
Access. You open
free access. So when you can stay square and not open up too early, any curls, any digs, any slants, you coming downhill. And that's super imperative when it comes to making plays on the football and not making plays on the football.